Welcome to the Vegas Insider channel here on YouTube, and the NFL season is underway. Thursday, September 10th, the 2020 NFL campaign opens up in Kansas City as the Super Bowl champion Chiefs play host to the Houston Texans. Kevin Rogers and Tony Mejia with you, and we are excited to bring you a lot of coverage through our YouTube channel for the NFL season. We'll have Thursday night previews as well as Sunday night football and Monday night football previews throughout the season. And let's begin, Tony. We have a side and a total for this Chiefs-Texans game, where the Chiefs right now a 9.5 point favorite, total around 54.5 at most sports books. And I will begin looking at the side. And the Chiefs coming off that dramatic comeback against the 49ers in the Super Bowl this past February. Patrick Mahomes led the way, and then he was rewarded with a monster contract in the offseason. Deshaun Watson just recently got a contract extension, too, for the Houston Texans. These teams met twice last season, and the Texans came back to beat the Chiefs at Arrowhead in the regular season. And then in the postseason, the Texans jumped out to a 20-0 lead, and then the Chiefs outscored them 51-10 the rest of the way to win 51-30. Now, a couple numbers here that I like on this game, Tony. Number one, the Chiefs last season, in their 15 victories, they were 13-1-1 against the spread in those wins. So they're a team, when they win, they cover. Also, this nugget I'm going to borrow from our friend Matt Blunt, who writes at VegasInsider.com. He had week one angles. The Super Bowl champions the next season in their first game, 17-3 straight up, 13-5-2 against the spread the last 20 seasons. Basically, you have two teams in this whole stretch that have won and not covered in their first game after winning the Super Bowl. That's the 2009 Steelers against the Titans and the 2000 Rams against the Broncos. So these teams, when they win, they cover. And I'm going to back the Kansas City Chiefs to win and cover in the opener against the Houston Texans coming up on Thursday night. Now time to look at the total, and here's Tony Mejia.
Well, Kevin, the last three meetings between these teams have each featured at least 55 points, including last year's games where Deshaun Watson and Patrick Mahomes split in their meetings. The Houston Texans won in week 6, and obviously the Chiefs defeated Houston to move on to the AFC Championship game, coming back from that historic deficit with Mahomes' magic really taking center stage. So here's the deal going into Thursday night. Both teams have some issues that make them look a little different from where we saw them this past January. The Chiefs lost Laurent Duvernay-Tardif, who decided to focus on his medical talents instead of playing football due to the COVID. And so they went ahead and have one Kelechi Osemele up front to replace him. Otherwise, their offensive line returns intact. They've got all their receivers back. Clyde Edwards-Helaire will now be the tailback, the rookie from LSU. So they look like they're going to be a potent offense again. They get to pick on a Houston, Texas secondary that has some real injury issues to be concerned with. So at this point, Garyon Conley went on IR. Gaines is dealing with an ankle injury, and Lonnie Johnson as well. So I think that the Chiefs will have some matchups to exploit. Travis Kelce limited in practice with a knee issue, but he looks like he'll play on Thursday night. The Texans also look different. Deshaun Watson will have to deal without DeAndre Hopkins as a primary target, but he does have David Johnson in the backfield. They've added a couple of receivers like Randall Cobb to create individual mismatches inside. And the Chiefs do have some secondary issues themselves. Bashaud Breeland serving the first of a 4-game suspension. All of that, to me, leads to points. I think we'll see over 54 in this opener. I'm going to take the high side on Thursday night.
So to review our picks for the opener to the 2020 season, I will lay the points with the Chiefs, and Tony has the over between Kansas City and Houston. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And we will have NFL videos all throughout the weekend. Sunday night football between the Cowboys and the Rams, and Monday night the Steelers Giants, followed by Titans Broncos. So we will have you covered with that. For Tony Mejia, I am Kevin Rogers. Thanks again for watching, and best of luck with your bets.